Hello, Pisces. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it is so good to be here with you today. I'm going to be tapping into whatever it is that you need to know from your cosmic spirit team. We're going to be using the Cosmic Oracle, one of my favorite decks. Beautiful imagery, and if we need to, we'll read the book. Pisces, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you guys for all the love, all the beautiful comments. If anything in this reading resonates, Pisces, please leave a comment. I respond to absolutely everybody on here, even if it's just a you're welcome, okay? We are all family here. Pisces, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, I do have availability in my description box. Click on the link to book a reading with me, and we will do a little Zoom call, get to know each other. All right, Pisces. We're going to pull 3 cards for you today. Whoa, 4 came out very quickly too. So your energy is very palpable. Wow, powerful, powerful cards, Pisces. First card you have is gratitude. Look at this energy. Just emitting so much beautiful light. Second card is celebration. I love that. You have let go. And last card is walk your truth, Pisces. Let's dive in. What I immediately get here is that even though you have been through so much, the let go card, the walk your truth card, you've had to literally tell people, I am who I am. This is what I bring to the table. This is what makes me happy. This is who I aspire to be. This is the life I aspire to live. And on the bottom of the deck, you have world within worlds and new chapter. So for a long time, you may have had difficulty because the celebration card did come out in reverse if you caught that. I'm not going to read it in reverse, but it didn't come out upright like the other cards did. It may have taken you a while to celebrate who you are, to actually blossom like this flower and to be your true self for many, many years, maybe most of your life. You were having to live in this black energy, maybe conforming to a society, to a job, to a relationship, to a family, to a world that just does not resonate with who you are, because there's so much more that you were meant to do in this life. You were meant to be a guide, a teacher, someone to tell the collective there is more to life than what meets the eye, than what they want us to think, than what this matrix has to offer. And as you've begun to walk your truth, it's like this hand is imbuing with so much power, so much honesty. It's the real you. Your energy comes from your palm. So it's like the real you is emanating. And now you walk through this dark world, Pisces, with so much light. You probably have people staring at you, easily opening up to you, asking you like, who are you? What do you do? I've had so many strangers over the years say, I just had to say hi to you, or I just wanted to know who you are, or people tell me I see beautiful things for your future. After a women's retreat, I had these women come up and they said, oh my gosh, you had this golden light. I just need to hug you. So Pisces, you embody this like otherworldly essence. And you've learned to give gratitude, and you've received all of that love back that you've put out into the world. And it's been a cold world, but you still find time to be thankful for what you have, even if it isn't much right now. I see Pisces going through a major glow up though. That's where the celebration card's coming in. And I think because you've walked in your truth for so long and you've examined who you are, and you understand that we all have light and dark, but you're choosing to be your light to the best of your ability. We all have ups and downs. You will celebrate a life well lived, and you will be celebrating success, milestones, big happy changes to come, Pisces, because you let go I see a lot of inner child healing in this card. It's almost like there's a person here with their hand on their head. A lot of anxious energy, anxiety here. When you weren't allowed to be yourself, especially those of you who struggled in your youth. But a new chapter is unfolding for you, Pisces, okay? You see this portal, this doorway? Walk through it with that gratitude, ready to celebrate the new you, because as this karmic season unfolds, this Libra season is going to be wild. I think many of you are going to start to see just how blessed you are by what you start to receive, what you start to notice in your everyday world. Is it starting to change and transform to match your energy? You're thanking God, universe, source, creator for the things that you have and for the things that will be. And because of that, you're being blessed. Current situation for Pisces. Whoa, that's too many, but the Fool card was on top. New beginning. Current situation for Pisces, just one card, please. Thank you. Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. This card, when I was going through this deck, she reminds me, whether you're male or female, of someone who's broken away from that 10 of Pentacles, that family unit. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're choosing to no longer be associated with certain family members or your family or a friend group. You're going in a direction that suits and serves you. And you're receiving the abundance and the blessings that God intended for you because you're actually doing the work for yourself for the first time. You're letting go of the responsibility of others. You're letting go of the projections of others. You're really understanding that in order to build the 10 of Pentacles, you had to separate yourself, work on yourself. And now you're walking in this 9 of Pentacles, this gratitude, this abundance, this new beginning energy. And it looks good on you, Pisces. Even if you feel like you're going through a difficult time right now, your spirit guides want me to tell you, this is for someone specific or for many of you out there, how proud they are of the gains, the progress that you have made. Even when you feel like you haven't done much. You've done a lot, okay? Your spirit guides want you to know that. Be proud of yourself. Current challenge is the 4 of Swords. You may be struggling right now with all these changes that you're going through to allow things to unfold in the time that they are meant to. The 4 of Swords is about resting, releasing. You can see the phases of the moon. You might be in a period where you want to go, 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 but Spirit is saying it's time to slow down. It's time to surrender. I keep pulling that card for myself. It's time to allow the unfolding. And each and every part of this story that you are building, this new chapter that you are walking on, this gratitude and this energy that you exude, the truth that you embody, it takes time for you to get here. It takes time for you to evolve. And as you rest and allow these phases to come and shift you to where you need to be, you will align with your highest self in a far more powerful way than if you try to rush things, okay? So take it slow. Allow it to come in its own time. The astrology is impacting all of us heavily at this time, as it always does, but right now the world feels supercharged. Allow the cycles of these moons, these eclipses, the Mars transits, the Venus transits, the Saturn transits, wherever they lie in your chart, to guide you, to shift you. Wherever Mercury is, what are you communicating about? Allow that. Strengths at this time for Pisces. Woo! We have the Lovers and the 6 of Pentacles. This is screaming out to me that you are finally coming into harmony and balance in your life. This can be in relationships. This can be at work with your income, your pay. If people have needed to pay you back, if you've needed to come into more alignment with your self-love, with realizing your worth, your value. Also, if you've been struggling to accept the parts of you that are changing, that's coming up. These two cards are cards of like balance, duality. And Spirit is saying your strength right now is that you're harmonizing many facets of your life that have been out of balance for a really long time. Kudos to you, Pisces. You're working on yourself. You're embracing the changes. Area of focus. This could be a potential weakness, but just an area that your spirit team wants you to focus in on a little bit more. Three of Pentacles. This card keeps coming up for you, Pisces. So paying attention to the company that you keep, the circles that you're in, the people that you're working with. Many of you have new players in your game right now, and I'm talking about the game of life. And so the right people are coming, but are you still needing to maybe detach from some old energy? Are you doing absolutely everything you can to be a part of community? Are you isolating yourself right now? I feel the energy that there is going to be so much success in your life, Pisces, if you work with others. But it's really going to be important who you're working with. Do they embody the same values that you have? Do they meet you where your soul needs to be met? The stronger your community, the stronger you will be. The foundation is important. A lot of you are transitioning out of old friend groups, alliances, families, jobs, homes, where the alignment was off. New players, characters, energies are coming into your life to align you to your highest self. Near future. You have the sun and the moon, so the eclipse energy is hot right there. But we have the beautiful Queen of Cups. You are listening to your gosh darn intuition, and you are pouring into your cup. I love this reading. Whoever this is reaching. I see that through all of the resting, the reevaluating, the Saturn transits as well, kind of toughening you up and making you really take your life into form and take control of yourself. Be accountable and pay attention to you, your body, your diet, your overall wellness, your well-being. I see you now asserting this energy of power. Your near future, you look very emotionally stable. You look very intuitive, approachable, happy. Your spirit seems lighter, Pisces. Just the way that she's sitting here with her cup, and she seems to be in flow. You're flowing. And you also have the sun and the moon. So it's like, as these eclipses come, and there's radical changes that none of us can really escape, we have to just allow them to be. I see there being parts of yourself that you embrace, more so with the sun, and parts of yourself that you let go of with the moon. You recognize your shadow, the illusions. You tap into the inner of yourself and say, I want to be more this. I want to be more that. This gives me more joy. That makes me feel lighter. And I see you going towards that with this sun card. And I see you blossoming, blooming. Sunflowers could be significant to you. I see those popping up also in that Nine of Pentacles energy. So you have two cards showing sunflowers, and I see a lot of abundance coming into your life. But not only that abundance, but also like clear thinking, clear intuition, trusting where you're being led, going in the direction that serves your soul, realizing that you've been through a lot. The moon card can reveal to us our darkness, other people's darkness. Sometimes we can be living in our shadow, But I see you. I love the energy here with the two women holding hands, almost like using the energy of your dark side or your shadow self to propel you into your sun, to propel you into the better energy. And there's nothing wrong with our shadow side. It teaches us valuable lessons. So I don't want you to think, I shouldn't have said better, but just a more positive aspect of yourself. Your shadow and where you need work, any relationships that have been mirroring back to you where you need to change or improve, maybe how you need to allow yourself to live a little or to pull back if you've been living a little too much. Those are all important things, but also with that eclipse energy coming through with the sun and the moon, when they're together, you have a solar eclipse apart. You have a lunar eclipse. So we already went through the lunar eclipse in Pisces. We're about to have a solar eclipse in Libra. Your relationships are going to be challenged. And not only the relationship to others, but to yourself. How much do you value you, Pisces? Recent past. Recent past. Beautiful. One of my favorite cards in this deck, the Seven of Pentacles. In the recent past, you really watered your garden. You allowed yourself to be patient. You see how a lot of those leaves are barren on this plant? I think that you came in broken, Pisces, but somehow found yourself by doing shadow work, cleanses, purifying the body, diet changes, moving, slowing down. Some of you moved to different cities or chose like a more suburban life or a more rural area to live to really slow your life down. You chose the simple things. And you didn't get caught up in the world as much. You started to see through the matrix and you're like, I don't need this. So a lot of you, including myself, have been going through a lot of changes with career. And if you are beyond the age for a career, you could be changing kind of how you give back to society, what role you have in your family life. And I see a focus on the self, improving of the self, because you were giving and doing and being for so many others for so long. It's been a process where you've been patient with yourself and your surroundings, Pisces. Advice. You're going to see that tree blossom very soon. Many of you are starting to see the glimmers of that now. The Fool card is your advice. I knew it would come out. You're being asked, Pisces, at this time to go where the sun is leading you. Where is your heart telling you to go? The risk that maybe you've been too scared to take. The journey, the job, the relationship, maybe being single, entrepreneurial, doing a spirit-led business for many of you. I've tapped into that energy with a lot of you on here. Choosing to go in a whole new direction where you're kind of the boss of yourself. And that can go for so many different ways. But you're just being asked right now, Pisces, to take that leap. To trust that anytime we do something, we're taking a gamble. You don't know exactly where you're going to end up. But when you listen to the call of your heart and the whisper of your soul, the path to the unknown slowly unveils itself, and you will end up eventually where you are meant to be. And the most important part of this whole entire situation of point A to point B is usually the marker in between, the journey, the soul lessons, okay? There's more for you. And I feel a lot of you going into a very single energy, whether that is in a relationship or in a business, within your family. Again, back to that Nine of Pentacles. You're breaking away from the conformities, the limitations, the boundaries of your old life to be in alignment with the new life. And it has made you have to take a little bit of this journey and what seems like maybe on your own or on a path where you don't have a whole lot of support. Your environment, This is a beautiful reading, Pisces. So much confidence. You have the Ace of Wands and you have the Seven of Swords. Interesting energy here. What I see is that many people have been trying to misdirect, misguide, mistreat, undermine you. But still you shine, Pisces, with this Ace of Wands. Still you have this drive, this force, this beauty about you that is so magnetic. That person here carrying away the swords is looking back, because even the people that have tried to cut you down can't help but see your shine. The people who haven't valued the work that you do, the people who haven't believed in the path that you want to take, you said, I'm still going. The Ace of Wands is about a passionate new beginning. And so this could also be a creative part of who you are. A beautiful energy of you accepting your gifts, your power, your beauty, your desires, even to just be who you are. And people see that. And I think many people who wanted you to stay stuck, who wanted to hold you back, they're looking at you like, Pisces is different now. And some people don't want to see you change. And some people don't know what it's like to not have you be who they've always known you to be. And Pisces is like, well, I'm finally taking that mask off, like we said with our oracle. Let's go back to it. You finally let go of this person who wasn't really allowing you to be you. And you finally started walking in your truth. That's that Ace of Wands. And so anybody that's been trying to tamper, toy with, bring you down, discourage you, they're starting to see like, wow, Pisces is going even without me, or they're going anyways, because your truth has set you free, okay? As cliche as that is. Hopes and fears for Pisces. You seem pretty fearless right now though, Pisces. Excited to see what this could be. Spirit's like, there are no hopes and fears. Just one card, please, Spirit. Hopes and fears for Pisces. There we go. Whoa. Grounded, beautiful, prosperous, and on her freaking own. Male or female, tarot does not specify gender, though a vast majority of you are female who watch me. I see this energy here, Pisces, truly as someone who has finally decided that they know their purpose, their worth, their value. And as you go from that Nine of Pentacles to this Queen of Wands, I see a beauty in you of wisdom as well, of understanding that you are important, you are abundant, you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are blessed. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You will sit in your power because you have been given this by God. And you will see, again, as life starts coming more into balance for your strengths right now, you will see how it manifests into your physical reality here. The abundance that surrounds this Queen of Pentacles is beautiful. So this could be new homes, new jobs, grounded relationships, a single energy of you being happy and you know, healthy, wealthy on your own. Ain't no King of Pentacles out here as a counterpart. And I also think that many of you who are starting businesses, who are getting into your like practices of truly ritualizing your life, are seeing that you've come so far from this Seven of Pentacles energy where there was this withered energy about you and around you. And now you can look and see, because you watered your own garden, Pisces, you're seeing the fruits of that in your reality now. And a lot of people are going to be looking at you like, girl, I thought you were crazy. You're going to be like, still think I'm crazy? when you're in your, like, living in your luxury. Many of you are going to have a financial uptick because of these experiences that you've gone through. you're going to help other people go through experiences that they're going through and use your gifts to also fund your new life, your new chapter. Last card for Pisces, potential outcome. Whoa, 4 cards. And the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful manifestation energy. You've been creating this for a really long time, Pisces. You have the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. What the heck, Pisces? Who is this? Who is this person? We'll start here. Well, let me start here, actually. 10 of Swords. I think that because you allowed yourself to be beaten down by the world, by others, by society, whatever the case was for you, relationship gone wrong, you may have lost your vigor, your vitality, your belief that things would get better. And for a long time, Pisces, I think there was issues with self-worth, your mental health, maybe even your physical health. And you struggled to see that a new day could dawn behind you. So you allowed all these different daggers to go inside and to hurt you and to betray you and to maim you and name call you. All these things, these projections. I see projections that came at you, right? But I think when you saw the truth, Ace of Swords, of who you really are, you stood up for yourself. Again, super beautiful cards, if I could pick it up. Walking in your truth. This is the sword of truth. When you walked in your truth and you told people, this is who I am. I'm wielding the sword of my heart. This is what Pisces is to me. This is my soul. This is my calling. I know it might not make sense to you, but it is who I am. I see that you began, and some of you are already here because this is the potential outcome, to ride your horse towards victory, of self-assurance, of knowing who you are, of saying, I'm worthy of this Queen of Pentacles energy. I put a lot of work into myself. I have stood by while so many people doubted me, again, called you names, said you were crazy, didn't believe in the dreams you had for yourself. And you finally said, no matter what you say, I'm gonna do me anyway. And this is such a beautiful Queen of Swords. There's an elegance here of literally being in your authentic truth, being yourself. And it took you a long time to believe that you could be who you really are. You carried the burden and the weight and the shame of so many projections over the years, Pisces. And you finally, in this new phase of your life, are realizing who you were intended to be. And it's a beautiful thing. You see yourself through the eyes of a powerful, I feel like goddess or God energy. You understand your beauty, your power, your influence, your voice. You have it. This Saturn energy has really imbued you with a voice. And now, Pisces, I see so many manifestations with this Magician card that you put out into the universe are finally starting to bear fruit in your daily life. So I hope that this message was helpful. I hope that it was exactly what you needed to hear at this time. And this is a reminder, Pisces, that no matter what other people say, you just need to be you because your light is so important at this time. I love you, Pisces, and if this message resonated, please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment below if you want to talk about what you've been going through in your journey. I would love to hear it. I am proud of you. Your spirit guides are proud of you. And I will catch you again in the next one, Pisces. Love you guys. Bye.